Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. I'm so glad to have you here. Okay, before we get into your reading, I just want to remind you to please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. I have two tiers there. The first one is the Key membership, where you have full general card readings, early viewings, and psychic hits. And then you have the second tier, which is the Lotus membership. There you have full general card readings, early viewings, and the new segment Sun and Moon readings. Also psychic hits, eligibility to suggest readings, and eligibility for random personal readings. You can also further donate to the channel, and I also offer personal readings. So the information for all of that is in the description box below. Okay, thank you, and now let's get on with your reading. Okay, Libra, hi. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We will be doing your Sun and Moon reading for the Western zodiac sign of Libra for the time frame of June the 17th to July the 12th of 2024. Libra, just a reminder that part of the reading will be here on YouTube, but if you want to see the full reading, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member. The Sun and Moon reading is for the tier of a Lotus member on my Patreon page. So if you want to see the full reading, you'd have to consider becoming a Lotus member. Also, if you're more YouTube centric, I invite you to please subscribe, because that way, and of course just share with others who may also like to subscribe and support the channel, because that way when I achieve over 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube, I'll be able to also offer the same things I offer on my Patreon on my YouTube, as well as I'd probably do some caveats that are YouTube exclusive. Yeah, but for right now, Patreon is the best way to support the channel, and also it is where you'd be able to see full readings. Okay, so now let me get this in frame. Let us now dive into your Sun and Moon reading. We're going to start with the Sun sign for Libra for June the 17th to July the 12th. Okay, this card right here will represent your core self, or sense of self, what's happening with you at that time. The Sun sign is that external energy primarily. This card right here is your basic preferences. This card is going to be talking about your romantic life, what's going on with that. And this card would be how you're moving through life in general, like externally at this time. So let's see. Core, personality, sense of self. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. You are very optimistic at this time. Your sense of self is at a high expectancy is what's going on. Sorry, my throat. I've been doing a lot of talking and everything, so please bear with me. But yeah, you have a lot of drive and a lot of expectancy in your life right now, and you can't really be like pulled down, because I see that you're seeing certain evidence in your life right now that is to the contrary of any negative vibes or any negative dispositions or any pessimisms of other individuals or situations in your life. And this is attributed also to not only to you and your efforts, is what I'm sensing, but also what you see just falling into place, ideally into place for you at this time in your life. It's speaking towards your growth. It's speaking towards your development. Some of you are developing promising connections, networking. Some of you are developing certain strong bonds in your social community or social personal life. And even some of you getting closer to family aspects that's producing or kind of culminating to a stronger bond of support in which to move forward in an endeavor or an understanding. Some of you having also, I sense, an agreement towards possible family in the future. But all in all, your sense of self is very high vibrating right now. Very, very, very lighthearted, lighthearted in the sense that you don't believe anything is going to go wrong. And if anything does go wrong, you are able to confidently navigate it and overcome it. I sense with your eyes, you're looking at things and things are becoming a bit brighter in your eyes. And that's really, really awesome. And the Wheel of Fortune is coming through and letting you know that, yes, things are turning around. Things are getting better. Good karma and everything is coming your way. Favor is upon you at this time. You are moving and flowing in a level of positive, lighthearted energy that's only going to help make things grow and become more abundant in your life. I sense for some of you as well, you're noticing some healing factors in your body. That is that I sense that is that light, optimistic, positive energy that you are allowing to flow through you at this time, especially that also is aiding in your physical health. So that's awesome. Further clarification for the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see what I mean? Listen, the Seven of Pentacles, Libra. Look at this. This person is anticipating the harvest. They are optimistic about the harvest. Like I told you, some of you are seeing the evidence of certain things. And you're seeing the evidence of the fruit. You're seeing the nutrition grow and flow and develop. And a lot of you are going through and you're getting varying tools. You're getting varying support. You're getting varying, cooperative understandings. And you're only... And you realize like you could feel the harvest is right around the corner. Just like these sheep around here, it's like those pessimisms that I was talking about, just like carefree, like what are they doing? What are they expecting? You know what I mean? They don't really understand or see the drive and the tenacity and the grit and all that you've invested to get this tree to its fruition, okay, to the harvest season. Even when it comes to the squirrels and like trekking out the pentacles and maybe trying to get on your nerves and certain things, you're not letting that get to you. Okay, you're operating at a very high vibration. Nothing is going to be able to tear you down. You have such a strong conviction in your process, in your worth, in your quality, in your direction in life, in your plannings, that you believe wholeheartedly that things are going to work out abundantly and for the best. Oh my goodness, this is how your sense of self is. You're operating on a very high level at this time. And it is true, okay? Especially because the Seven of Pentacles is coming out here letting you know that, yes, Libra, the harvest is around the corner. Keep being diligent. Keep being prudent with your mindfulness, okay? With your nurturing of yourself and your environment and what is important to you and your dedication towards the direction that you want to go, okay? You are in a realm of high vibration right now, like I said. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yes, the Star card, miracles and blessings, the impossible becoming possible, okay? Again, I'm hearing in my mind family for some of you. So some of you may be even trying to get pregnant, okay? And I'm sensing that there's a strong possibility of that. I don't want to say a definite on that. That feels like, it feels like a very strong understanding. But what I'm trying to say regarding you who are trying to get pregnant, I do sense that if you continue on the process that you've been doing, okay, where it might have been difficult for you to get pregnant, you need to continue believing and working on the dynamics that, you know, the doctor probably told you about, in the cooperation of limiting your stress. Yes, thank you, universe. Yeah, limiting your stress, not comparing yourself, not listening to the naysayers. You know what I mean? For some of you, it's also regarding how I'm sensing some people who are saying, how are you going to support a child if you have a child? You know, but you're working on certain things in which to provide in that regard. So in that vein, the Star card brings those miracles to life, those impossibilities as people or you might have once believed impossible. It is bringing it to life, okay? It is that grand wish fulfillment, okay? So keep believing, because the positive flow of energy is in your life right now, and that's just for a handful of you regarding pregnancy. But holistically is what I'm sensing is that whatever you've been working towards, whatever you've been working towards to change and everything, this wish fulfillment is coming to pass. It is coming true, Okay? You are being reminded that dreams do come true. This is a nurturing of your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, everything. Okay? The Star card is really, really taking your dreams, like I said, and really forming it into a tangible form and releasing it out into your existence. Okay? So don't give up and keep moving in this stride, this positive vibration that you're in. It is literally making all the difference, Libra. Wow, your core sense of self, your core self is vibrating high. I'm very happy for you, and I believe it's the best way to go. It'll give you the best chance towards moving forward on so many things. Okay, and like I said, and the universe told me to remind you of this, even if opposition or struggles in certain respects may try to falter, may try to create a hurdle or something like that, you'll recognize it and you'll deal with it. Okay, it will not stop your positive flow, so just keep moving forward. Okay, so let's continue on, and we're going to basic preferences. What's your basic preference at this time? Strength. My goodness, I literally just finished talking to you about certain struggles and everything. Yes, this is keeping your poise, keeping your composure is what I'm sensing. Okay, you've been reserved with certain understandings who, like I told you, may have been pessimistic or falsities, stuff like that. But you are looking up. You are standing your ground. You are aiming towards the heavens, the sky. You see how our eyes are pointed upward? Okay? She's ignoring the viewpoint of this lion is what I'm sensing, okay? With like the lion wants to charge and everything, but no, she's looking to a loftier, higher goal, okay? Very calm, patient, tempering certain things, okay? She knows her ability, she knows her power, she knows her quality, her worth, her potential, okay? And she doesn't need to prove that to anyone. She's being reserved within strength, within her purpose, and she's focused on where she wants to go, how she wants to develop, how she wants to evolve. She doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. She just needs to focus on herself. Okay? That's what's coming through. Okay? So it is a commitment of yourself or to yourself. Okay? You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Right now, you are trying to develop your life in the most grandest way possible. That's your only focus that's needed right now. Those, especially who are important and with you on this journey, them as well, okay? But it's all about you right now, okay? Further clarification, what did I say? The King of Pentacles, you are trying to establish your kingdom. You're very profitable, you're very secure, you're very stable, living and business and family dynamic and whatever else that you're involved in, project dynamic. You want stability, you want practicality, assurance. You want to know that you have more than enough in the pantry, okay? This is someone who has their life together. And like I said, that's what you are. That's what you are cultivating. That's what you are nurturing. That's what you are putting together. That's what you are striving for. Okay? And you're not going to let anybody say anything otherwise or try to fault you or try to pull you down or anything like that. You are committed. Okay? The King of Pentacles, this is someone who has it basically all together. And this is definitely what I'm sensing you're working towards, coming into that energies of manifesting this in your life, okay? So you can also free yourself up for even more loftier ambitions down the road is what I'm sensing, okay? So you are working hard to establish this King of Pentacles energy. That's where you may be delegating accordingly, boundaries in your life, being very meticulous with time management, calendar arrangements, and also when it comes to your finances as well, and also with those who can actually enter your core is what I'm sensing. You're not allowing certain energies in at this time, okay? The lion's stopping them at the door, okay? You need to focus on your kingdom and your development of that milk and honey in your life right now. You are not giving any ground to any negative powers that may try to subterfuge your efforts is what I'm hearing. Okay? You are on a very good path towards this I sense it has a level of peace of mind in all practical aspects of life. all tangible aspects of life. You don't want to have to struggle and worry about just living anymore. You want to just live comfortably and be able to provide for those who are important to you, and also focus on the growth in your future. Universe said take this card. Great. Wow. Oh my goodness. King of Cups. What did I say? You don't want no trouble. You don't need any trouble. Okay? You stopping those negative naysayers at the door, all that kind of stuff. The King of Cups, he's very calm. He's very grounded. Okay? He's empathetic. He flows in a very positive light. He's not allowing anything to rifle him or shake up his world or cause storms in his world. Okay? He's at peace of who he is and what he expects and who he decides to share his life or his time or his resources or whatever with. Okay? He's of that calm understanding, that nurturing understanding. Okay? That peaceful vibe. Okay? He's someone who is expansive in love. Okay, understanding of others, but he's not allowing the negative forces in his life. You see that? That's literally the vibe that you're operating in. Okay, and it's going to make a lot of difference. It's attracting a lot. And it's giving you a clear mindset of who you are and direction that you want to go, and also a very clear filter is what I'm hearing of those individuals or situations that are really for you in your life at this time. So, wow, that is your basic preferences. Oh, that is some strong basic preference. I mean, that is strong. Okay. Okay, Libra. So we're going to take this over now to the Patreon page in the Lotus membership tier. I hope to see you there. We'll go into the preview so you can see a little bit more what's up. But yeah, I really do hope to see you there because I believe this will be beneficial for you. At least I hope all of my reasons are beneficial for you. Okay, thank you very much. Bye. Okay, Libra, let us continue. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth of the channel. It really does. I'm very grateful. So let's get into your romantic life. What's happening in your romantic life? Yeah, look at that. And again, not side note, but that small group who are looking towards pregnancy, or yes, I sense adoption for some of you. Interesting, adoption, yes, which also corresponds with that, trying to get certain resources together and you know, yeah, see, you've tried varying things with these filled cups. I mean, it has been a journey, I'll say it like that. But these golden cups in the background, like, it's right there. You're almost there. It's right there. You just need to turn around. There's the blessing. Okay? Yes, it looks like you had a lot of grievousness, but also a lot of gratefulness and a lot of hopefulness. Okay? A lot of prayers going out there. Okay? It won't be long now. Okay? Just continue doing your best. Okay? The best solutions, the best situations, the turnout towards that positive change is in the background right there. Okay? But generally speaking, for everyone, for Libra, this romantic life, some of you is what I'm sensing. Well, it is in general, because not everybody's married, not everybody's in a union or whatever it is. Like that. Some of us are single and dealing with family life and everything like that. I sense for some of you it's a bit of a struggle being a single parent of sorts. Okay, I sense there's some difficulties with your child or teenagers, and you're just doing your best to work it out. But there are some positive turnarounds. Hold on for a moment, please. Hi Libra, I do apologize. I don't live alone. I had to deal with the situation. Okay, so like I was saying, yeah, some of you are single parents. I'm not a parent, but I can feel certain concerns, whether it's behavioral issues, whether it's educational issues or other. Just keep the faith, I'll say it like that. Do what you can, okay? There is a turnaround in certain aspects of mindset that's going to be more, it's going to be more, how would I put this? It's like your children are going to they're going to see an epiphany. They're going to gain a better understanding of where you're coming from, and also the impact of their thought process and their decisions as it relates to their life. And it's going to help with this situation, okay? But what's coming through is like, don't give up on them, you know? Even if, I sense for some of you, even if you have to keep a certain distance from them for whatever given reason, don't give up on those positive vibes towards their growth and their turnaround, is what I'm hearing. That's another specific message. My goodness. Okay, and back to the general understanding of what's going on here with your romantic life. Some of you also, you know, you may be having some issues in romance per se right now. And it could be due to certain wants, struggles, passions, desires. Could be family related as well in that regard. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you may be involved with a love interest or marriage or something like that, whereby one spouse or a part of the understanding is a bit more pessimistic, does not have as an optimistic view as you, okay? And it's just hard to live with. It's hard to deal with, okay? They may just be, you know, they're going through certain things as well, and you seem to sometimes be one of the only ones who's really keeping up the optimistic flow, the looking towards the betterment of things. They're really pushing towards, let's try this, let's not give up. You know what I mean? My goodness, it can be pressing. You know, it can be heart wrenching. But again, with the not giving up energy, the turnaround is right there. I sense there are certain evidence of things that's also going to present themselves to assist the situation. So you keep up your faith, okay? You cannot control them. You cannot try to, you know, shove an understanding down their throats. That energy is wasted. That's like spilled milk. 'Cause you have to know where like, well, I knew you were setting up certain boundaries, but you have to know how far you can actually move forward with certain things, because the next end they have to be able to, you know, carry on and be responsible for their part of things, you know. Goodness gracious, your romantic life is a bit heavy in so many respects, which also makes some light on why you're so, like, staying committed to a positive momentum, positive flow, because you have enough negativity in your life that you're trying to work through, okay? But your positivity, your efforts are making a lot of difference, okay? I really do hope that whatever this is, in all those respects, or in other respects that correlate, works out for your best, okay? And sometimes, and I'm hearing this, sometimes in certain situations there is a letting go, okay? You can take that how you want, in whatever case that warrants it. Sometimes it's a letting go of these cups. You've done all you can. Do not let it hamper you from getting your own golden cups and being happy, okay? The universe said take the bottom card here. Great. Yeah, look at that, temperance. That's why I said, for some of you, it's not giving up in certain respects. There is a process that's happening, okay? But at the same time, for some of you, there's only so much you can take for certain situations whereby you are going to have to let go and enter into your sun. You're going to have to let that moon go and enter into your sun, okay? It's a twofold thing happening here. Oh my goodness. Libra. It's gonna be okay. Okay, you continue your positive flow. Let's see further clarification. Thank you, universe. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Libra. What did I say? Temperance. I'm like Godsmack. Oh my goodness. You see this? Temperance. Temperance from two different decks. Okay? The universe is literally trying to bring this to your understanding. Certain things are, yes, it's going to take time, especially when it comes to, my gosh, I just got a pain in the back of my neck. Oh my goodness. Some of you, this is a lot of stress. It's just, it's painful. It's painful. It's causing a slight migraine in the back of my left side of my head. Yeah, I can feel it. And it does take strength. It does take strength and perseverance to deal with this. But yes, for some of you, like I said, especially with children, certain things like that, it's going to take some patience. Okay, but in other circumstances, it's going to take some letting go, and you'll know how that resonates for your situation. Let us see what your moon sign has to say. Remember, the moon sign is like touching both pillars, so it's in that mix of emotions and energies, and external energies and internal energies. Okay, so it's going to be reflective of both pillars. And we are going to put the crystal card here and the angel message card here for the moon. And this card right here will be your emotional life at this time, internally, how you're feeling. And right here will be your desires, and right here will be your subconscious, what the universe would like you to be aware of. So let's see what your emotional life is saying. Yep. Oh my gosh. Of course. Especially with all this in this line right here as well. Two of Swords. You are trying to make the best critical decisions, practical decisions to move forward in your life. Which path should you take? Okay? And in this, it's like these... both paths have their struggles, is what you're sensing. Okay? But, one may be more ideal than the other. Okay? And what's happening here is what's looking at, she's putting down these grains of sand from her hand, allowing the flow, like the wind and everything, to show the correct path. See these two paths going around here? Okay? It's a bit of an intuitive energy that's coming through with regarding that. Sometimes you have to move in the direction where you feel drawn, even if you can't see anything, even if certain ways don't feel as clear. Okay? You need to move into perspective that feels right for you, in the pathway where you believe gives the best option, okay, for your happiness and your peace of mind. Okay? Further clarification? Yeah. Ace of Wands. Once you recognize this, once you recognize what your heart is trying to tell you, okay, the universe is going to reveal that opportunity and open that door towards that solution, the Ace of Wands, so you can take action. Okay, the Ace of Wands is like that action card, stepping through, getting moving, progressing. Okay, and it's going to be a fire lit up in your heart and in your mind's eye, but you have to feel it out. You cannot just go with certain levels of black and white. You have to feel what you believe is the best course truly to yourself. Okay? I know it's kind of vague on that regard, is what's coming through, because I've sensed some energies that are very complex. This is not a personal reading, this is a general reading. But you are being urged just to be true to yourself. And once you acknowledge that, once you allow that truth of yourself, the universe is going to bring in that doorway to assist, to push you along that path. And I sense it's going to be a bit more like a picked up pace in which to proceed. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah. See that? The Empress. Once you start along that journey, okay, like with the pregnant energy, it will still take a level of time, but in that time there is a lot that's being done, a lot that's being nurtured, a lot of being produced. Okay, there is elevated social understanding. There is elevated what do you call it, environmental understanding, resource understandings that's coming in there that sustains you, that assists the journey, that will build it up towards further abundance. Okay, there is peace and there is joy in the Empress. There is fulfillment of life beyond measure. Okay, that is what's going to be developing in you if you proceed on the way that makes you most happy, that really pulls you. That pull that you're feeling, that's honestly the direction that you need to go, is what's coming through. And once you make that decision, things will be progressing a bit more faster. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Interestingly enough, because the Ace of Swords is not necessarily a card that talks about speed, but I do feel that there is a propelling force that really drives you into that direction and starts bringing in all the resources in which to capitalize, in which to actualize your decision. Okay, it's that in which to develop, yes, with the birthing effect, in which to develop that abundance that you're cultivating, that you're striving for. Okay, makes a lot of sense with the energies that is covering right here. A lot of favor, a lot of blessings, a lot of miracles that's happening here, a lot of resources that's happening here, a lot of peace of mind that's happening here in this line. Okay, and the Temperance as well. I mean the Strength card as well, to deal with the journey. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.